Hello friends and welcome to Anka's Kitchen. Today I want to inspire you to make a perfect treat for this season, homemade cinnamon rolls. These rolls are delicious, soft, fluffy and gooey, and we will cover them with a delicious glaze. I love that these cinnamon rolls are easy to make. We do not need a mixer and we will use only simple ingredients that most likely you already have in your home. So if you want your house to smell amazing, let's get started. We start with the cinnamon roll dough. The ingredients we need for the dough are salted butter, eggs, sugar, milk, grapeseed oil or vegetable oil, active dry yeast, honey, vanilla extract, and bread flour. We add half of the sugar to the flour, and we place the other half into a saucepan, and we add the milk to it, and we place the saucepan on medium heat to warm it up to 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 43 degrees Celsius. In the meantime, we mix the flour and sugar. Once the milk is warm, we add the active dry yeast and we mix to combine. And we let it sit for 10 minutes. Next, we melt the butter, 20 seconds in the microwave. After 10 minutes, the yeast is bubbly and active, and we add the yeast mixture to the flour. We also add the honey, the vanilla extract, the oil, the eggs, and the melted butter, and we start mixing to combine. When it's hard to mix, we place the dough on a silicone mat and we take some flour to have it handy to dust the dough when needed. And with clean hands, we start kneading. The dough looks like it's not coming together, but do not worry, just keep kneading. The dough is very sticky, but I recommend not to add flour yet and just keep kneading. If after 2 to 3 minutes the dough is still very sticky, we just dust the dough with a little bit of flour. And using a scraper, we gather the dough and then we continue to knead. This dough could absorb a lot more flour, but that would make the dough hard. Instead, we are looking for a soft dough. You can see that the dough is very soft and it feels sticky, but actually it does not stick to the hands or the mat. We continue to knead for at least 10 more minutes. I did not need to add any more flour. We can check to see if we kneaded enough by pressing with the finger in the dough. If the dough springs back into the original shape, we know we are done kneading. We dust the mat with a little bit of flour and we knead the dough just to form a ball. In a mixing bowl, we place a little bit of olive oil and we spread it. Then we place the dough into the bowl and we cover it with cling film. And we allow it to proof in a warm place between 23 and 33 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. While the dough is proofing, we can make the cinnamon filling. The ingredients we need for the filling are brown sugar, room temperature salted butter, vanilla extract, and ground cinnamon. We combine all the ingredients into a mixing bowl. And we mix till the mixture becomes creamy. The filling is creamy now and we set the bowl aside while we roll out the dough. The dough doubled in size and I like to knock back the dough for easier rolling. Now we stretch the dough, pressing gently with the fingers or using a roller. We try to obtain a rectangle of approximately 51 by 36 centimeters or 20 by 14 inches. We want to make sure we pull slightly on the edges to form corners. We can use the roller to even out the surface more. Now we can add the filling and we spread it in an even layer using a spatula. We want to cover the whole surface. Then we start rolling slowly We can cut the edges using a knife or a scraper, but it just presses the dough together and we lose the nice spiral we had. For that reason, I like to use unflavored dental floss to cut beautiful rolls. We slide the floss under the roll and we cut rolls of approximately 4 centimeters or 1.5 inches. We end up with a beautiful roll and we place the roll in a baking pan lined with parchment paper. We just overlap the floss and then we pull firmly. This recipe makes 12 rolls. After cutting all the rolls, we cover them with cling film and we allow them to proof for 15 to 20 minutes. You would do the same if you choose to bake in a glass baking pan. Just grease the pan and place the rolls in it and allow to proof. While the rolls are proofing, we preheat the oven to 347 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. But for a glass baking pan, we would preheat it to 311 degrees Fahrenheit or 155 degrees Celsius. After proofing, we are ready to bake the rolls. We bake for 30 minutes or until golden brown. While the rolls are baking, we prepare the glaze. The ingredients we need for the glaze are butter, cream cheese, powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla extract. All the ingredients are at room temperature. We just combine all the ingredients in a mixing bowl. And we mix them to combine. To obtain a smooth glaze, we mix with a whisk, or you can also use the hand mixer. The glaze turns smooth and runny. The rolls are now ready. We check for doneness by inserting a probe thermometer in the center. If the temperature is between 190 and 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 88 or 93 degrees Celsius, then they are done. We do the same if we bake them in the glass pan. We allow them to cool for 10 minutes before we glaze them. Now let's glaze our rolls. I recommend eating these delicious rolls fresh while they are warm, but you can also leave them covered with cling film at room temperature for 2 to 3 days or in the fridge for up to a week. And before serving, you just warm them up into the microwave for 15 to 20 seconds and they will taste just like the freshly made ones. Check out these rolls, so fluffy and soft. It smells so good, can't wait to try it. It's so delicious, so soft and fluffy and full of cinnamon flavor. You guys will love it too. Try my recipe and let me know in the comments how it turned out for you. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave me a like and subscribe to my channel if you didn't do so yet. Thank you for your support and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!